Welcome to the Digital Business Talk, your Sunday night destination for inspiration, growth, and digital success. Each week, we feature real stories for thriving digital business owners who turned simple beginnings into powerful results. So grab your favorite drink, tag a friend, and get ready to be inspired. We go live every Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Manila time with your hosts, Jen and Maine. This is where digital dreams take flight. Stay tuned, we're starting shortly.
Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome back to another inspiring episode of DigiBiz Talk, where we dive into real stories that spark courage, growth, and transformation from digital business owners around the world. Tonight is extra special because this is our season 1 finale. Ayan. And yes, we'll be taking a short break as we prepare for another powerful round of stories and conversations in season 2. So thank you for being part of this meaningful journey with us. If this is your first time here on our page, hello and welcome. We're so glad you found your way here. And to our regular viewers, maraming salamat for showing up, supporting us, and growing with us every single week. And we're streaming live right now on our Facebook pages. So whether you're watching us live or catching the replay, don't forget to drop a comment and let us know where you're tuning in from. And for those who just discovered or stumbled upon our live series, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jen, a wife, a mom of 2 girls, a licensed agriculturist, and a former sales professional for 18 years, and now working from home as a digital business owner and mentor, helping others create a life with more freedom, flexibility, and purpose. And every week, we feature real stories from real people, ordinary individuals creating extraordinary change through this global business. But before anything else, let's welcome my amazing co-host for tonight. Hi, Maine!
Hello everyone! Thank you, Jen! Hi everyone! Ako po si Maine, one of your co-hosts tonight. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I'm also a civil engineer. And just like many of you, I started this journey while juggling a full-time job. Yes, nagtatrabaho pa rin po ako full-time habang ginagawa ko ang business na to. And ngayon lang ulit kami nakapag-live dahil naging challenge talaga sa amin ang signal ng mga nakaraang araw, lalo na sa naranasan nating bagyo. We're hoping na okay kayo at tigtas kayo kasama ang inyong pamilya. Pero kahit may delay, tuloy pa rin tayo because we're committed to bring you real stories that can truly inspire. And I know how it feels to want something more time, more freedom, and more purpose in life. Yun din po ang dahilan kung bakit namin ginagawa tong ginagawa namin ngayon. And every week, gaya nga ng sinabi ni Jen, we feature real people with real stories to prove that this digital business is legit and possible, especially for those who are seeking a more flexible and meaningful life. Alright, and tonight, excited po kami ipakilala sa inyo ang aming guest. Finally, natuloy na din dahil nakailang move na din kami ng schedule. She's a former area sales manager now working in the supply chain industry in Canada, and just like us, she's mentoring others who want to start their own digital journey. Let's all welcome Anne. Hello, Anne.
Hi, Ann!
Hello!
Thank you for staying yes in this interview. So, simulan na natin.
Oh my gosh,
Can you share a bit about yourself? Anong ginagawa mo, where you're from, and what your life was like before discovering this digital business world?
Hi Jen, hi Maine, hi everybody.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Anne. I was born and raised originally from the Philippines, so Occidental Mindoro, Philippines. I'm the eldest child, Panganay. So maraming makaka-relate ng mga panganay. I lost my mom when I was 9. My brother was 3 and my sister was 2. So being the panganay and like many eldest daughters or sons, I carried a lot of responsibility growing up, including being the main breadwinner for my family. At 23, I went to work abroad to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates in order to support my brother and my sister through college. So they have 1 year age gap. They were in college at the same time. So first year college, second year college until they graduated. My brother has since became a policeman and my sister is now a military nurse in the armed forces of the Philippines. They both have their own lives. So personally, sila talaga yung aking biggest accomplishments, knowing that my siblings are now stable and thriving because of the sacrifices I made. Professionally, I have been in the corporate world for over 20 years. Cuarentita. I started
Same.
I started my career in the pharmaceutical industry as a medical rep in the Philippines. And then when I moved to Dubai, I worked in the real estate for a year and a half before moving to hospitality sales. My last role was an area sales manager looking after 5 hotels between Dubai and Abu Dhabi in the UAE. And then when we moved here to Canada, I pivoted to a career in supply chain in 2018. So I currently work as a customer account coordinator for a frozen potato products manufacturing company. Me and James, my husband, James, we both worked and lived between Dubai and Abu Dhabi for over 10 years. And in 2018, we migrated to Canada for a new chapter. We became Canadian citizens in 2023, and we are now based here in New Brunswick, Canada, with our two fur babies, Oreo and Coco. We are child-free couple by choice, and we're planning to grow with more fur babies in the future. So that's a little summary of who I am.
Wow, and grabe pala yung ano, no? Nakakatuwa yung, ano ba, thank you for sharing a little bit about your biography.
Ang maalaala mo kaya?
Oo nga eh. So, ayan. So, nakakatuwa, no? So, ang haba na pala ng pinagdaanan mo in terms yung journey mo sa career, no? From working in sales, in hospitality, back in the Philippines, no? Then moving abroad
Yes.
to Dubai. And now you're based in Canada with your husband, James. And nakaka-relate ako dun sa career mo as sales, no? I also had a long career in sales and I know the feeling, no? We both
Yes,
know how intense and pressured ang maging sales, ang nasa sales, no?
correct.
Especially when you have monthly targets na dapat ma-hit. At nakakapagod pero very fulfilling na career ang sales, no? Kasi when you reach your goal or your quota, alam mo yung sense of productivity mo, no, and achievement. So unmatched
Yeah,
talaga.
it never
Ayun.
stops in sales. You're always
Yes.
on the go.
Yes, dapat anytime you're ready.
Yes,
'Di ba? Pag sa sales, ayan.
that's
And
right.
also, yeah, nakarelate din ako dun sa part na sinabi mo na you help your siblings to go through college and ayan, no, makapagtapos sila ng pag-aaral. And ako rin, yun din yung ano ko as a family. Hindi naman natin responsibility yan, no? But that's yung matulungan natin sila sa kanilang pag-aaral, no? It's such a huge achievement for us, no? Hindi lang para sa
Yes,
kanila, but for us as a big sister or as an older sister, no? It's one of those silent victories that we carry in our hearts, no? Knowing we were able to help build a better future for them, for their future family as well.
correct.
And yeah, thank you again,
Yeah,
Anne, for sharing your inspiring journey and story about your life. Now, I want to shift to the next chapter of your story. No? So this is exciting because it's a new season or new
yes.
chapter of your life as a digital entrepreneur. So here's my question for you. So was there a specific moment or season in your life that made you think, I need to look for something more? So what inspired you to explore digital business while already managing your work and family life abroad?
Thank you for that question, Jen. I actually like that question. And I get these questions too offline, why we started this digital business. For me personally, there wasn't really one big dramatic moment that made us say, need something more. It was more of a build up for me and James, just everyday life. So James and I would often have these sit down conversations. And one of the questions that kept coming up was, is this really it? Are we going to keep doing this 9 to 5 grind until we're 60 or 65 and just get by until then? I'm turning 42 next week. James is turning 47 next month. So we are cuarentitos and cuarentitas na talaga. So we
Advance happy birthday.
thank you. And we realized if we want to retire in the next 10 years, so because that is the goal for us now in this season of our life, we want to retire in the next 10 years. And we realized we need to start now if we want to make that happen. We didn't want to keep leaving for weekends or waiting for someday. We needed to get serious about working on our goals. So it was a culmination of many events in both of our lives. That's when we really started looking seriously into ways to supplement our income from our 9 to 5. And then I remember this business. Funny enough, I actually came across this business back in 2019 because of Coach Luville. Coach Luville and Vince, they lived here in our province in Canada back then. So I met them personally, and I started seeing Coach Luville doing this business online in 2019. I did take action. I did watch the webinar in 2019. I did pay the startup fee. That was $99 then. But then, because I was so skeptical, I backed out. I refunded. I was like, "Oh, this is not for me." I wasn't ready to take that leap at that time. But this time it felt different. James and I, we felt, as I always say, you will never really feel ready, but something in us told us that we need to be serious about supplementing our income. And we feel from watching the webinar that this is it. This is for us. We believe in the business model, and this is something that we can build while we're still working our 9 to 5 after work on weekends. Something that could eventually give us, more time, like and propel us towards our goal of retiring in the next 10 years. So I reached out to Coach Luville again, this time with, yes, nagulat siguro si Coach. Yeah. Oh my God, si Ann, ito na naman. Um, but this time we came with more of open mind. So James and I watched the webinar together, and it really opened our eyes. We did not just watch one webinar. We actually watched 2 or 3 webinars, the live and the replay. And we saw real people, real stories, real results. And we were added to our group's Facebook business page. And that's where it started really getting real for us. We officially became digital business owners in March of this year. And honestly, I feel like I'm both a total newbie and someone who's been doing this forever. So there's so much learning, there's so much more to learn, but at the same time it feels right. It's exciting, it's fun, and we love doing it together, which is even more meaningful for me and James.
Yes. Wow, ang ganda naman ng ang ganda naman kasi
Parang
nakikinig
lahat
lang
na na-cover ni Ann, no?
lalim na.
Ann.
Ang ganda ng sinasabi mo. By the way, advance happy birthday, Ann, para next
Thank
week.
you.
Sabi mo nga, there's no specific reason, dramatic reason joining this business, ano. Minsan kasi people wait until they're totally burned out bago maghanap ng ibang option. Pero yung sa'yo, it wasn't about escaping. You're just walang dramatic reason nga na sinasabi mo. And I love what you said na the goal to retire for the next 10 years. Grabe,
Yes.
nakaka-relate ako doon. Yan din yung mga napag-usapan namin ng asawa ko. Dapat itong year na to, dapat mag-retire na tayo at mag-enjoy na lang tayo sa life.
Tama.
Sa'yo naman, no, you didn't need to hit rock bottom. You just knew you wanted more. yung freedom na gusto mo, yung peace of mind, yung more life, and kahit na okay naman yung work mo abroad, kahit breadwinner ka at maraming of course yung mga kapatid mo okay na ngayon na dati napatapos no. Actually nakaka-relate ako sa sinabi mo na sabay-sabay yung pinag-aaral mo dati. Tama ba ako? Yung
Yes,
dalawa magkasabay kasi
magkasunod.
naramdaman kita kasi yung parents ko kasi yun apat kami college that time na pinapaaral nila. So grabe
Almost
yung
news.
nakita ko. Oo, yung hirap kasi apat kami, pag tuition fee pa lang noon, hirap na hirap talaga. So nakaka-relate talaga ako doon sa nakikita ko kasi sa mga magulang ko na medyo hirap din sila na talagang pagsabayin kami. So ayun, so I'm sure also na maraming kababayan natin na makaka-relate sa'yo, lalo na yung mga OFW. Your story
Yes,
shows them na pwedeng magsimula ng bago without any dramatic reason. So
correct.
now, curious, since you said yes to this digital journey, so my question, ayan, what are the most meaningful changes you've experienced, whether sa mindset mo, how you use your time, or you and your husband's vision for the future?
Like what sorry, like what I mentioned, we started this business in March of this year. And honestly, Maine, this is my most favorite question and something that I can talk on and on about. Many things have changed more than I expected, honestly, not only for myself, but for James. One of the biggest shifts have been in our mindset. For me personally, it's really the mindset. I used to always be in, that routine, that survival mode where you're just thinking about bills, responsibilities, how to keep things together. But since starting this business, I've started dreaming again and having that sense of purpose. So I've gone from thinking short term to actually asking, what kind of life do we want to build in the next 5 or 10 years from now? Our big why really is to retire in the next 10 years from our corporate life, not really stopping fully from working, but to be like online entrepreneurs, like where we can work from anywhere in the world with Wi-Fi and our laptop and our two fur babies, travel, see more of the world, and give generously to family members and to whoever needs our help without worrying about our bank accounts. So even with our full-time jobs right now, we work Mondays to Fridays, 9 to 5. I've become more intentional with my time. Before this, I would spend my evenings just binge watching Netflix or YouTube or scrolling on my phone. Now, James and I actually look forward to working on our business after work. It's become something fun for us to do together, something that's ours because we know it's ours. It's a business that we're working on. It's ours. It's gonna be ours. Instead of just talking about work, stress, or bills, we now brainstorm content. We create reels together. Aaway pa kami sa mga scripts namin. Yeah, we've discovered creative side we didn't know we had, and it brought us like for us in terms of our relationship. We've always had this strong relationship. We've been together for over 10 years, but now it's different. We are in a different season of our life. So this is our new baby. We work together. We're actually laughing more. We dream bigger. And this time it feels like it's realistic to have that goal of retiring within the next 10 years. So in our journey, the mindset, our habits, our daily habits, and our vision, these are the three greatest shifts or my most favorite part of this digital journey. And if anything, okay na ako doon. Happy na ako doon. Yung extra income, supplementary income, sobrang bonus. But the personal growth and the bond, mas lalong naging stronger talaga for me and James. Of course, talagang syempre ang goal maging sumakses tayo sa business, right? But it's we're trying our best to enjoy the journey as well, like the journey towards the financial freedom and being able to retire in 10 years and achieving all the goals.
Wow, ang ganda ng sinabi ni Anne. What a powerful message, no? So, nakakatuwa na hearing those messages from you, no? And you've shown that transformation doesn't always start with big results. It often
Yeah.
begins with a bigger vision, no? As you said, and clearer mindset. And what you just shared proves that you're not just building something for today, you're building a life with your husband that's guided by purpose, no? So
Correct.
that's to retire from your 9 to 5 or from your corporate jobs, to travel the world with your digital business along with you, no? And to work smarter without burnout. And
Correct.
most of all, yan, na-mention mo rin na to give back to your loved ones without worrying about your bank accounts, as you mentioned. And
Yes.
that's such a powerful kind of freedom, and
Yes.
one that many of us silently pray for. And even if the income is still growing, the mindset shift, the clarity, and the hope this business has given you, those are already major wins, di ba?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you've gained more than just digital tools. You've gained your vision, peace of mind, a supportive community, and direction now. And sometimes it's not about how much we're earning yet, but who we are becoming in the process, no? And this is what I love most about this journey. It's not just about the number or results. It's about becoming the kind of person who can bless others, love fully, and live with intention. So, yon. So,
Yes.
Anne, everything you've shared tonight speaks so deeply to the hearts of many Filipinos and professionals abroad, no, and even here sa Philippines, no, and especially those who are doing their best for their families, mga breadwinners, panganay, no, pero gusto pa rin nilang maramdaman or ma-experience yung more peace, more purpose, and more possibilities in life. So,
Right.
for our final question, Anne, so what message of encouragement would you like to give to our fellow professionals or Filipinos working abroad who may feel unsure or stuck but are longing for more purpose, flexibility, or extra income?
That's that's a really good question, and I can maybe this could also be a different topic in the future. I like this question a lot, and even in my offline, like personal friends here in Canada and in the Philippines, when they reach out to me, and what are you doing, what is this business about, I always tell them, we always say we want to do this, we want to achieve these goals, like achieve financial freedom, we want time freedom, we want to travel the world, but then we don't do anything, we don't take action, we just keep saying. So for me and James, we used to do that too. We're like 42 and 47 very soon, and we've done those things, those daydreaming about the future and what we envision for our life. And I know how it feels also to be thousands of miles away from home, being overseas Filipino workers for over a decade, working hard, just sending money back home, and putting everyone else first, and then putting yourself last. It's a beautiful sacrifice. That's our culture that I'm always going to be proud of. You do that because of the love for the family, right? But sometimes we get so caught up in that survival mode, in just surviving, paying the bills and everything, that you forget that you're allowed to dream as well, that you're allowed to achieve your own dreams as well, no matter what age, no matter what the circumstances are. So if you're like us, if you're like we were, if you're longing for more purpose, more flexibility, supplementary income, whatever the goal is, you don't have to wait until you're burnt out. Like what I mentioned earlier, there was really no dramatic moment. It was a culmination of life events. Don't wait for yourself to be burnt out, or if you're already in that stage, you can break free from that. Give yourself permission to explore something new. It can be online, this online digital business. It can be anything. It can be a traditional business as well, if that's something that you really want to do. But just start. Just take small actions every day that will take you towards whatever goal you're working on. And in this business, like our digital business, this specific digital business, for anyone who is listening, this is not a get rich scheme. Okay, guys, just to clarify that, this is not your get rich scheme. This is something that you really have to put time, effort, and there's also some sort of financial investment, like any other traditional business. But you don't have to have everything figured out right away. Just you just need to be willing to take the first step, have an open mind, and keep showing up for yourself. Give the love and the attention that you give to others back to yourself. You can start small, you can do it on the side, you can do it with any shift job, your 9 to 5 job, whatever it is that you're currently doing, just start. Take the first step and then learn. Be open for learning, be coachable as well. No matter what age we are, there's always something new to learn. And I'm always learning. Like when I watch you, Jan and Maine, doing this DigiBiz, I am so grateful because I learned something new from you guys. And I'm like the ate here. So I'm very grateful for that. So that's my advice to anyone who is listening or watching us. Just do the first step. Start saying things, and start doing. So stop talking about it, start doing something about it. So that's my advice. My two
Wow.
cents as the ate.
Parang kulang yung time natin ngayon sa explanation. Thank you so much, Anne. That was a nice message. Very real and very powerful. I'm sure marami sa viewers natin tonight are in that stage where they're still figuring things out, na naghahanap ng courage, pero takot pa rin sila magsimula ng bago. And your story is a beautiful reminder that you don't need to have it all figure out. You just need to take that one brave step nga, gaya ng sinabi mo. Basta willing ka lang matuto and you're coachable, so much is possible. And
Yes.
you've shown us that kahit malayo ka sa Pilipinas, kahit may stable job ka, kahit breadwinner ka, pwede ka pa ring mangarap at magsimula ulit in a smarter and more meaningful way. So to all of you watching right now, if you feel stuck or tired, but you still have that burning desire to do more and give more, you're not alone. Just like Anne, you can take the first step to a new chapter. And with that, marami nang nakaka-relate sa story ni Anne. Marami na tayong mga
Hindi natin
nagko-comment.
viewers.
Kailangan na nating magbasa ng mga...
Ay, ng ating comments.
Yes! Ito yung pinakamarami nating mga comment ngayon
Ah,
sa natin.
Yes, ayan, from Ayin. Good evening sa inyo. Happy Sunday. Hello. Thank you for
Hello.
tuning namin.
Thank you.
Hello, Andaw. Ayan.
All right.
You're an amazing ate,
You're
Ann.
amazing.
Yes.
Yes, totoo yun.
40
Very
is the
natural
new...
si Ate Ann.
Ayan, 40 is the new 30. Go, 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 quarantitas. Go, go, go. Halata tuloy mga age natin. And from Summer Breeze. Ayan. Thank you for sharing about your journey. And from Mark Green, mabuhay po kayong lahat na OFW sa Canada. Advance happy birthday po, Ma'am Ann. Advance happy birthday, Ann.
Nagmamahal kay Ann.
From
Hello,
Ate
ladies
Chari.
watching live from Spain. Yes.
Thank you, Ate Chari.
Thank you so much for watching, Chari. Ay, kasing name ko pala, sorry.
From Ayin again, happy to see couples working together towards a common goal. Yes.
Yes.
Love the achieving the goals. From Ate Chari. And also from Ate Chari, yes, to who we are becoming in the process, in our business journey and sa life. Yan. Totoo.
Yes. Thank you so
Start the
much.
business anyway and it will grow for sure. Start small. Yes, that's right. And right, take the first step, love that.
Yes. And one
Very
more.
powerful
Mhm.
message, Anne. Ayan.
One last more. Last.
Energy. Ayan, Anne. Love your energy and your smile, Anne.
Yes, we
Thank
love it too
you,
kasi very
Charlie.
natural talaga. Very natural lang yung
Parang
ano ni Ann.
na-cover mo na lahat, Anne.
Parang
Parang
hindi na namin
ano,
kailangan itanong.
yeah, it calls for ano, no, more live series, Anne.
Yes.
Ubos oras.
All
Yeah.
right. I
Thank you,
mean,
Maine. Thank you, Jen. Really, I love this. I love this. Thank you for inviting me.
Ayan.
yes,
So,
of course.
mag-wrap up na tayo. Thank you so much, Anne, for sharing your story and inspiring us and our viewers tonight. You showed us that you can love your job, be present for your family, and still build something new slowly but surely. And to all our viewers, if Anne's story spoke to you, if you're that working professionals quietly hoping for more peace, more time, more options, we are now sharing what this digital business can bring value to your family's life. We're here to share how this digital business can add value to your life and your family's future. You don't need to be tech savvy, you don't need sales experience, you don't need to be a seasoned entrepreneur, and you don't have to quit your job right away. All you need is a laptop, phone, Wi-Fi, and a heart that open to learn and be mentored. Kagaya nga ng na-mention ni Ann kanina. And this business has helped thousands of working moms, stay-at-home moms, dads, breadwinners, and professionals take one step at a time toward a more flexible, purpose-driven life. And we're ready to guide you too because this business works, but more importantly, you can work it your way, at your own pace, on your own time, with the right system and support. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is take one brave step forward. Ayan.
All right. So, grabe, what an inspiring session tonight. Thank you so much ulit, Anne, for sharing your journey with us. Totoo talaga, iba ang impact pag real talk and real people ang naririnig natin. 'Di ba? And if tonight's conversation sparks something in you, maybe a small what if or a quiet excitement, we invite you to take your first brave step. Pwede ka sumali sa free live business webinar every Wednesday and Friday at 8 a.m. Philippine time. Or kung nasa ibang bansa ka, just check your local time zone. At kung di ka available ng live, no problem, may replay po upon registration. Just register through any of our official websites na naka-flash sa aming screen. Hindi ko nababasahin, basta nandyan na sa screen namin. We're here
Yes.
to guide you as you explore this simple, proven, and legitimate digital business on your own terms. Well, this has been DigiBiz Talk, where stories of transformation meet real talks. See you ulit next time, same time. I think hindi same time. Ah,
Yes.
kasi paiba-iba yung schedule namin. Kasi depende
Depende sa
depende
guest. Yes, we adjust
Alright.
for our
So, I
guests.
mean,
I'm
yan.
Jen.
Maraming
And
salamat, Ann. And thank you.
bye.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Anne. Thank you to
Salamat,
our
everyone.
viewers for tonight.
God bless. Thank you.
Bye. God
Good night,
bless.
everybody.